Greetings on this Vocations Sunday, Sunday each year closest to St Matthew's Day. St Matthew, of course, the tax collector who left his booth to respond to the call of Jesus, to follow him. That's a call that comes to each of us in the church by virtue of our baptism. A call to follow Jesus, to serve God in the church and in the world. And for some of us, that call takes the form of a period of discernment to explore and test a vocation to ordained ministry. That is, to be set apart in the church for the particular office and work of a deacon or a priest or a bishop. As you reflect on what you hear and as you worship this Vocations Sunday, I invite you to reflect and ponder on the question as to what God might be calling you to do in the church and in the world. What form does your baptismal vocation take? Bless you in that ministry, and the Lord be with you.
Hi, I'm Kate Campbell and I am an honorary deacon in the faith community of our beautiful prayer-filled cathedral at St Paul's in Sale. My ministries vary. I have a distinct ministry as a permanent deacon in formal worship. I also participate and lead contemplative worship, meditation, creative experiences, aged care, pastoral administration. It is rich and varied. For decades, I followed my heart, worshipping and engaging with faith communities wherever I was living with my family. There was a wealth of lay ministry opportunities, all very, very different. After regular suggestions of have you considered ordination over many years, I was finally stirred enough by a simple question from Dean Susanna to join the diocesan discernment group to test what my call might be. Lay ministry and ordained ministry both have a place and are equally important, and I admit I was content to continue my various lay ministries. It was through consistent prayer and listening to the voices of others that I discovered my call was in fact holy orders. I remember the defined moment in time when it was clear for me, and I believe God's time. I had to work through and discover what others saw in me that I didn't see in myself, and I continue to do that. To anyone who might be thinking about testing a call to new ministry, or as I was, needing to work out what God was asking of me, I would say speak to your parish priest and spiritual director, attend to it prayerfully, without rushing anything, giving the process time. If you don't have a spiritual director, I encourage you to seek someone out, or at least someone that you can trust. The discernment group is a very helpful way of working through to discover where God might be calling you. It may be that you discover it is lay ministry. It may be that you discover it might be ordained ministry. It is valuable for yourself and others in your ministries if you know what God is asking you to do, to be as a child of God. It is where you find yourself most content. You never know what God might be leading you to. Remember that laity and ordained ministry are mutually important. It's about discovering where your gifts lay and where you use them in ministry.